Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. Gerrie and Andy show, just getting ready to roll out. I'm ready now, Gerrie. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Good morning, everybody.
Just a minute late here. Sorry about that. Yeah,
That's okay.
I realised I haven't put air in my tyres. 6 minutes.
It'll be hard to be on the rollers with flat tires.
No, that doesn't work well. 6 minutes at 115 watts. I think I can cope with that. Gerrie's back on his Tron bike.
I just changed bikes while I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
I thought, why not? I saw you on the Tron bike. So I gave my bench to the mechanic so they can service it for tomorrow. Well, I think maybe tomorrow back there again with the climbs.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. See 9 people watching. I'm one. I think you probably another.
Yep.
We'll say hello in the chat.
That gives us 7 other people.
Yep.
Good morning, everybody that's watching.
Gerrie and Andy, as the stream title says. You're around this time of day. Here as well. And usually riding workouts.
Yeah, we do that pretty often. Oh, we chased away some people.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
Sorry.
Gerrie, I told you to have a shave.
Yeah, I should have done that.
It's either that or my deodorant, one or the other. Speaking of which, my got a friend whose husband is in the police, and he needed a ride, so K9 unit offered him a ride. Dog was in the back. As soon as he got in the car, dog went crazy. He couldn't ride in that car. Long story short, dog wouldn't let him.
Oh my goodness.
So I was joking that it was the deodorant that he uses. It's the same as my deodorant. So.
The dog was not happy with that.
So we're going to be here for another hour and 20 minutes, and then we've got the Adivas ride. After that, I'll be leading that. I'm just hoping my legs will hold out for 2.5 hours worth of riding this morning.
That's going to be a long day.
Yeah. Legs weren't too happy with me after two workouts back to back last Sunday. They were a little tired. Haven't woken up yet.
So I'll be leading the wagon tomorrow after
yeah?
the race.
So they found you.
Okay.
All right, well, I will have to come on and supply some dad jokes then.
Half an hour. Yep.
You're just going to ride it for 30 minutes, or going to do a bit more?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this again.
You're going to race and then ride the wagon?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Okay, yeah. Just pulling your leg.
Good morning, Grinch.
Hey, good morning, Grinch. Hey, you've made it at the start of the stream today. Well done. 4 minutes in.
Early morning workout.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes into a hour and a half, or hour and 25. this morning. All right,
Mine
that's
is
another
a
yacht.
bit shorter.
Yeah.
Got a shorter ride. Mine is an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
15, sorry.
So you'll be done
And
just as I'm
mostly in the blue.
finishing up my last rep and starting to cool down. Just make it cool down.
Oh, that's a good ride, Grinch. That's a fun one. I've been tempting to do that one every week.
Well,
It's just a bit late.
oh, PT. Yeah, well, in in an hour and a half, you could come and join us on the Odivas ride. Depends how big a workout you want. I'll be leading Odivas today.
Morning, Mr. Jenner.
Andy.
Luckily, I haven't seen my workout. It's even more boring. It's all blue.
What's
It's
this bias
slow
thing
burn.
of which you speak, Andy? I don't have a bias thing. If we find the right gear here, we should do it. Apparently I do. Yeah, I don't know. I just try to do what it says on the screen, and if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't.
Yep. I tried to be more in the saddle. Jenna made a good point of me getting out of the saddle when it gets hard. So, trying to do some of the harder workouts in the
Okay,
saddle.
Andy. Well, let's not click the up arrow and say we did. Andy, I'm the last person to make fun of typos or spelling mistakes, because I make enough of them myself. Usually
yes.
catch spelling mistakes made in the stream titles before I go live, but I think one has made it through before now.
Luckily, there's a bit of a spell check before it goes out. Before we hit enter.
Yeah, I proofread it 2 or 3 times. No, I don't. I need an easy one before Thursday. And I'm leading the Odivas after this, Andy. What was that, Gerrie?
I said my legs are plenty open for tomorrow. After doing VO2 and what did I do yesterday? Lactate shuttle.
Yeah. I was sweating a bit after yesterday's as well.
Yeah.
VO2 on Monday. What did I do yesterday? No, it's Fat Max, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, am I that bad?
No, you're not. I think you were working that hard you couldn't talk.
Yep. And then Mills goes out and does that workout completely seated and in all the power ranges.
What
He
you were going
hit
to
all
say?
of them.
What you were going to say? You went out and took another one of your KOMs.
Haha. So he's probably still sleeping, so not listening to me. But on Sunday, we're going to do a ride together. And I have to meet him at his house, which means I have to go up the KOM he took from me. And I'll have fresh legs because
Yeah.
I'll be only riding for 10 or so minutes. So, yes, I'll be going hard up that climb. He'll probably expect me to do that.
Hey, Jonathan.
And Richie.
Richie too. Richie
Yep.
Appleton. We're about 10 miles north and south of a city called that. Yeah, well, I'll be leading that, Richie. So you'll be more than welcome.
Yeah,
Say hello in the right chat
just beautiful.
when you join. I'll be holding pace throughout. I won't be hitting any of the sprints.
Just be careful with that knee.
Liking the stream there, Richie. Appreciate it.
Yep, thanks a lot. And Jonathan from Colombia.
So, I'm guessing you're in the UK. Richie, where are you in the UK?
Wow. What's the knee issue you're having? Because I know we've been talking about Justin's knee issue.
Alright, gotcha. Bath in Stonehenge, okay. Down that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a week and a half off the bike a couple of weeks ago. My knees are just starting to get back with being able to do these workouts and not complain. It's Gerrie.
Oh, how did that race go, Andy? Andy J.
Hello, Jonathan. On a Sunday, I used to lead the ODZ century, so that was a metric century on a Sunday morning. But that's a ride that we stopped during summer. So a couple of weeks ago was the last one until fall. It's the longest I ride on Zwift in real life. So I registered for the 100-mile ride that I usually ride each summer, the end of July, and then towards the end of August. I haven't registered for it yet, but I'm going to try and ride 200 miles in 12 hours. I can get that done.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Mike.
Did you do a 12-minute test?
You're doing that tomorrow, aren't you, Mike, before the PTC? Or are you doing that today? I think I got mixed up.
I would hope it's today.
Yeah, well, we know how crazy Mike is. I mean, Mike's been known to ride 2 team time trials in one day.
That's true.
Ah.
No, it's the other way around, Andy.
Okay.
The 20-minute FTP test only takes him 12 minutes. That's the difference between glass half empty and half full, huh? Oh, so how long is your ride, Jonathan? And what temperature you're riding in? Because that'll determine what you need.
Yep. So, as far as fluids are concerned, I strongly recommend that you're consuming at least a bottle an hour. Enough that you need to go to the bathroom at each rest stop. You've not ridden a long ride before, but much better to be in that situation than to get yourself dehydrated.
Yeah, a bottle an hour is a good guide for my really fast races. 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Is 2 bottles.
When you do go to the bathroom, check the colour. If it's starting to get really yellow, then you're not drinking enough.
And then for food, something easy.
Yeah.
Easy to eat, not too chewy.
With a bit of salt in there.
Yep. It's true, Mr. Jenner. Yep, you need hydration and fuel in your bottles. Okay, so that's not too warm. So you'll probably be fine with hydration, 2 bottles. And I mean 2 big bottles. Like these. Good morning, Tina.
Morning, Tina.
Food-wise, I like to take a bar with protein and carbs with me. but most of my fuel is in my bottle. But my body is trained to use very little fuel while riding. So it all depends on how you've been training. If you've been using a lot of sugary drinks while training, your body will depend on it while going for a long ride as well. And if it's just a ride, you can experiment a bit.
Yeah, if it's an organised ride, try out the go to the website and see if it tells you what they're supplying at the rest stops, food and the drinks, and try them out beforehand. Make sure your body's okay with those.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than you stopping at the first rest stop, filling your bottles up, getting into that second stage, drinking what they're supplying and finding that it doesn't work for you.
Oh, yep. I don't use what they supply.
I do, but I try it out beforehand.
Oh, it's usually Gatorade.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work with me.
Guess what's in my bottles?
Oh, if you're used to it, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's actually the best if you're used to whatever they supply. So
Yep.
I'll take a little sachet of Scratch, the mix.
So they're right
And
on there,
I'll
Mike.
just fill it with water. And then I'll put my own mix in there. But usually on 100 kilometers, I won't stop.
The ride that I've got coming up in July, it's the best friends gourmet ride. Nice. And ridden here out of the town that I live in, Nina. My favourite century, it was my first ever century, about a few years ago. Yeah. Turned from being personal goal to ride 100 miles. We're helping others ride that 100 miles for the first time. I'll sit and pull for the 100 miles at just a leisurely pace. And, we pick up quite a few people. I relive the emotions of riding that first 100 miler. We're looking at the faces of the others that I help. So normally we've got 2 or 3 in the group that it's the first century. We'll let them lead the last mile, finish it out for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good morning, Santia Donto.
Yeah, good morning, Santi Donto. How you doing? Absolutely, Andy.
Oh, that's true, Andy. So I usually have a good breakfast before the time.
Yeah. Yeah, oatmeal is a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Something that digests slowly releases its energy over time. If I'm going out on a long ride, that's generally what I'll eat beforehand.
Yeah. I usually make a protein shake with oats, milk, protein.
Well, that's the first block done. 4 to go.
And then I take a little disposable bottle and I fill that with some drink mix, and I have that on the start line. So I'm fully hydrated when we start. I can just throw that bottle out or give it to one of the supporters.
Now I've got 2 bottles on the frame, 2 bottle cages on the frame, I should say, and I've got 2 bottles cages under my back, under my seat as well. So
Oh, nice.
I can be self-sufficient for 100 miles with those 4.
Oh, that's good, Mike. Yep. That's really good. Scoop of protein, some oats, put some kale in there, makes it nice and green,
Early kale.
and a carrot. Yep. Kale and a carrot makes it feel really fresh. Just don't leave it in the car.
It won't stay fresh
You
for very
wash
long.
that bottle as soon as you can. Well, even the empty bottle.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience, Gerrie.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Done it a few times and learned.
Well, it sounds like you didn't if you've done it a few times.
It took me a while to learn how important it is. It's like, it's not too warm today, I'll be okay. And you get in the car and you smell that fermented kale and milk.
Time to get on the bike then, Santi Odonto. Come and join Gerrie and I. It's after 5 AM here. I've been up for an hour now. And the stream ready and me ready. I've got to look my best for the stream.
You're gonna eat 5,000 calories before, right, Sam? That sounds dangerous. Although that's like 2 Dunkin' Donuts, isn't it?
I guess I still haven't woken up yet. How's your positioning looking on the screen today, Gerrie? Is that better?
Yep, I think it looks good.
Alright.
Just that small little change there.
Yeah. Right, next block coming up.
Sounds like you hit a plateau, Sam.
Sprint day yesterday, eh? Nice. Race day, sorry. Next race day for Gerrie and I tomorrow.
I also read sprint day.
Yeah. I
Don't know why.
Yeah, it's Gerrie and my race day tomorrow. We'll be here. Hopefully finishing somewhere around now.
Hope so.
Last few minutes of the race. This time tomorrow.
It'll be cutting it close for the wagon then.
I don't think you'll make the start of the wagon. I hadn't thought about that. Because it's going to be about an hour. And we're going to have a delay time. I don't know what is yet.
Oh.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, me neither. Because usually we're done before that.
Yeah.
But if it's a longer event and we've got a delay,
Yeah. You can always bail early and me and Mike can finish it out. As long as we've got enough people.
no, I'm not gonna skip.
Well, the thing is, late join if you're the only leader. That can be, you can end up sitting in the pen because it can't find a leader to join you to.
That's right. I'll just tell Justin. If you can find someone else, that'll be better. Otherwise, we'll hope we finish early enough.
And what time Justin's flight is. Flying today, isn't he? Yeah. But we're racing tomorrow. The only reason that I didn't volunteer.
Yeah, usually half an hour afterwards is not bad. And if you lead, you can drop the pace a bit as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. It's 3 down, 7 to go. That's not too much of a problem, Sam. You'll sort that out over the following days. Nah. Your body will consume fat where you've got a deficit again over the next few days. So I don't really make much of a difference what I eat when I do longer efforts. So on the Sunday morning, we ride for 2.5 hours and consume 1,500 calories thereabouts. I don't eat anything different than I would if I'd only ridden for an hour. It all works itself out, swings and roundabouts. All right, Mike, you take care. See you tomorrow.
Okay, Mike, enjoy your walk.
Yeah, definitely need fluids.
Lots of it.
So I helped a couple of guys right there for a century once and got to the first rest stop, and I knew they hadn't been drinking enough in those first 20 miles. So I said to them, look, that's what I said earlier. You need to be drinking enough that you need to hear every rest stop. And carried on. One of them wasn't drinking enough. Mile 86, 14 miles from the end. He came up alongside me and said, what's a guy to do? He's cramping up real bad. We're right, okay, we'll stop and stretch it out. Head to the next rest stop. You need to be drinking more. Get something salty. We'll finish this. Might not be the best, might not be the fastest, but we'll finish it. Stop and let him stretch it out. A couple of miles. I'll pack him potato chips. Put these bottles up. Drank a good amount while he was there. And then we went out and finished the ride. Well, I think he learned that day.
Yep.
Absolutely, Dan. Good morning. There were two of them. One of them, he'd only been riding a bike for 6 weeks. He rode 100 miles with us on a commuter. I mean, he just sat in the draft. We averaged 18 miles an hour for 100 miles on a commuter.
Wow. Yeah, hydration mix in your bottles is very, very important.
Yes, Sam. You're welcome.
Almost more important than food.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't been eating enough, then your body's going to tell you you're just going to bonk. And,
Yeah.
You'll be able to manage some easy stuff, but you're not going to be able to push.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawton.
Morning, Mum. Oh,
Yeah, I'll rather bonk than be dehydrated.
yeah. Cramps can have you off the bike at the side of the road. If you bonk, just tone it down, pick over, stop home.
You'll know the feeling, Sam. If you bonked, you'll know it.
Oh yeah, yeah, if you bonked, so I don't know that I've, oh yeah, I have bonked on the bike, but one day I decided I was going to try and see how far I could ride in one day, and I got to 140 miles and I bonked. So, and I was as far as I could be from getting back to base, so it was a very slow, very embarrassing 6 miles back. Finished the ride up at 146 miles. So,
Yeah,
running,
happened to me.
I was doing a training run for my, I can't remember whether it was my first or my second marathon. I think it was my second. I was building up to a 20-mile run. So I ran to the post office, mailed a letter, ran back to my office, got some food and some drink, and I ran to my gym where I had some more bottles and food in my locker. Grabbed that, set off from there. Mile 14, I bonked. I still had 6 miles to go. There's something about these 6 miles, isn't there?
Yep.
And all I could do was walk. As much as my brain was saying, come on legs, run, my legs were saying, not happening, no way, this is all we can do. So yeah, you know when you bonk, Sam, you'll know.
Yep.
And then from that point on, you get to where you bonked and you're always thinking, it's coming, I know it's going to happen, when's it going to happen? So my next attempt at running 20 miles, I got to that 14 miles and it's in your mind. You're thinking, come on, it's going to happen. Well, come on, where is it? So you try and plan your route so you're not far from home. But no, it was successful the second time. I fueled for it properly.
Good morning, Nick.
Morning, Nick.
So, my description of a bonk is, you know that feeling when you put out your maximum power that you can sustain? Maybe when your legs feel when you're doing just FTP. You know that effort you put into your legs? You feel like you put in that effort, but you're only doing like 20% of your FTP.
Yeah.
That's what a bonk feels like.
You just can't do any more.
Yep. Your body thinks it's doing FTP, but it's only doing 20% of that. And that's why we eat enough, drink enough.
Yeah, with shorter events, it's not going to be a problem. An hour and a half to even 2 hours, much over that.
Yep.
And that's when you run the chance of bonking if you're not consuming enough. Now, step number 3, here we go. Drop 4 down. 5 to go after this one. Hey Nick, what is this outside of which you speak? Is it light? Are the graphics good?
So I'll be riding outside Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Sunday I'll ride with Mills. And Saturday I think I'm just going to test my bike.
Nice.
I made a 40-kilometer loop.
Yeah.
So I'm never too far away from home.
Yep.
So I can test the bike. And I may do 2 laps, I don't know. We'll see. Probably 2 laps.
Seconds.
Yep, getting used to the heat outside. That's going to be my biggest challenge this year.
To be cooling down here for this weekend.
Good morning, Tiana.
Oh, good grief, I can't even speak. Hello, Tiana. Mr. Hughes. Good morning to you. Thanks for liking the stream. Hey, Frank. Thank you to you as well for liking the stream there, Frank. Yeah, so fueling can be a very personal thing, Sam, and finding that knife edge, just the right amount, or not enough or too much, is experimentation. You learn from the days that you bonk. You learn from the days that you've just taken too much on and your body can't metabolize it, and you find that personal amount. So, I mean, what we've talked about is our personal experiences, but it can be a good starting point, that's for sure. And it can depend a lot on how you've fueled before you even start, even from the night before.
Oh yes. And how you train normally.
Exactly, yeah.
What's your carb intake normally? What tempo you're going to ride at? If it's a ride and you're mostly in zone 2 and 3, it's different than we have lots of climbs and you go into 4 and 5 quite often.
Yay! I'll be on a hard effort for the climb up the stairs here, Gerrie.
I'll see if I can help a bit. I'm still in the blue, just touching the green.
The last monitor that I picked up from Goodwill has a fault. It's like a random noise pattern all the way over the screen. Sometimes causes it to blank out. I'm pretty sure it's just noise from the power supply. So I need to get around to ordering capacitors for the power supply. So all those seem to make a difference. If that doesn't work, then I'll get power supply on the oscilloscope and see if I can find where the noise is. But it's price marked at $9.99 and they had a 50% off day. So I got a full high def monitor for $5.
Then it's worth spending a bit of time to get it going.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Iman.
Hey man, how are you doing? See you back again. Thanks for dropping in. Finishing my middle block here. More blocks after this one, 35 minutes. And we'll get ready for the Adivas ride. Northwest. Thanks for liking the stream there, man.
think it's a better workout than yesterday. Oh man.
This one certainly is. Although a little longer. And infinitely better than Monday's workout.
Oh yes. Anything is better than VO2.
You can check on next Mondays. I know the hard efforts will be longer. I think there's less of them. No. I do him, and yes. So I've ridden them all. I've ridden direct drive. I've ridden wheel on, smart trainers. I've ridden spin bikes. I've ridden classic trainers, fluid and magnetic. I've ridden them all. But I like the feel of the rollers. Much more freedom. And if you're watching on Sunday, you'll see maybe a little bit too much freedom. I did ride off the side of them on Sunday for the first time in, it's got to be 18 months. But
Morning Ben.
I mean, that's most people's fear of riding on rollers, riding off them. And the thing is, once you've got a bit of confidence on them and time on them, you know it's going to happen. And you can react before it turns into a heap on the floor event, which is exactly what I did on Sunday. I'd already grabbed hold of something. I wasn't going down. Yeah, the bike came off the rollers, but I'd already got one foot unclipped, both hands down. So, and I really like them because they teach you stability. Hey Ben, good morning. Teach you stability. It really helps you on the ride outdoors. A more efficient ride. Oh yeah, I've got another 3 minutes at this now.
So what do I prefer? I've tested rollers. They weren't a very good set of rollers. It was fun. I can see the advantage of having rollers, but I like the fact that I can clamp my bike into this trainer and I can not worry about balance or anything and just concentrate on my workouts. You can see I've got a keyboard right in front of me here on a table. There it is. So I can write and type.
Yeah.
Do a lot of things while riding.
Hey there, Lewis. Yeah, and these rollers I made myself. I bought the drums, made the frame. I've been riding these for, it must be 4 years now.
Yep. There's a good set of stabilizers. I think it would be nice to have a set of rollers so I can switch it out from time to time. But the nice thing is I can use any bike on this trainer. I don't need wheels or anything fancy.
I can use any bike on my rollers, I just need to set it on top of them and off I go.
Oh, you need decent wheels and tires and tubes.
I've sat as a fat tyre bike on this and ridden it. Yes, it was noisy. You know, knobbly tyres on it, but we decided we needed to try that when we were in the bike shop once. Tyre bike on top of rollers and had a laugh. But we've also linked 2 sets of rollers together. So you can see my front wheels turning. That's because there's a band between the middle drum and the front drum, and you need that so that you can center yourself on the rollers by adjusting your steering. And so there's no belt band connected to the rear drum, so we got an extra band, put that on the rear drum, and then put that on the front drum, have another set of rollers. And the plan was to try to see if the guy on the rear rollers could actually stay upright without pedaling, just being powered by the person on the front set of rollers. We did it.
Nice.
We almost fell off because we were laughing so much, not because we couldn't stay upright on them.
Yep. I learned the importance of having the front wheel rotate on my old rollers.
Yeah.
If that band breaks, you basically go down.
Well, again, it's something you've got a little bit of time over. You know,
Yep, you've got time.
it's only a couple of seconds, but no. Again, I'd have enough time to unclip a foot, grab hold of something.
The nice thing is you can put a set of a carbon bike on rollers with not worrying about breaking your bike.
Yeah.
I'm not putting a carbon bike on a indoor trainer. Although a lot of people do it.
Pauses, yeah, it's definitely a confidence thing. Riding on rollers, but I really enjoy how they feel. Feels a lot more like riding outdoors on the road than anything else you can set your bike on. You've got that freedom of movement, you can stand up, you can throw the bike around. And like you see, I'm not looking down, seeing where my wheel is. You know, after you've ridden on them for a while, those nerves disappear. The main thing you've got to remember is not to overreact if you start going towards the left side. Don't turn sharp right. Just nudge it over just a little bit. I see so many videos on YouTube of people riding rollers for the first time, and you get too close to one side, turn the wheel way too much in the other direction, and end up going off the other side.
Yep.
Rest, 3 to go. Gerrie's only got a quarter of an hour to go and his workout's over.
Yes. Got 4 minutes of this green block, then blue, then grey.
Hey man, I'm 52. Gerrie's older than me. No, he's not.
Yeah, a lot older. I think I'm 47.
You think?
Yeah, around about there. In my mind, I'm 30 something. Tina says I'm 45.
So there are some rollers, they'll pauses that adjust the rear drums, and you clamp the fork, you take your front wheel off and clamp the fork in. So your bike's always centered. You can still kind of steer to position the rear wheel on the rear drums, but I mean, you can't do this. So it's
Yep.
I mean, and I understand the reasons for some of them. They fold up really small. You can actually take them places a lot easier than I can move mine around. But yeah, but I really enjoyed making these. It's a little weekend project. Bought the drums and made the frame, and I really enjoy riding on them. I was saying a few minutes ago that I've ridden pretty much everything that you can possibly ride on Zwift. Bin bikes, classic trainers, both fluid and magnetic. Smart trainers, wheel on, wheel off. I've tried them all. I've Everested using an earlier version of the trainer that Gerrie's using, Cyclops Hammer. That was a fun day. 18 hours on the bike. Up and down the reverse epic KOM 14.5 times. That was before the Alp. In fact, the Alp was released just after I did my everything. Of course, now that the Alp's there, no one Everest on the reverse KOM anymore.
Nope.
Why would you when you can do it in 8.5 times up the Alp rather than 15 times up the epic KOM?
Well, and you have a longer break going downhill.
Yeah, and you can actually get off the bike. You can't do that on the reverse epic KOM because there's some little uphill sections on the descent you will stop on if you get off. You'll get there, Iman. Keep training, keep riding.
Oh, yes.
You can watch us tomorrow. I'll be averaging 4, maybe a little bit more watts a kilo tomorrow on the race. I've averaged 4.3.
What do you mean, Ben? Are you bored already?
I'll come back. Come back in half an hour, Ben. You see everyone else.
I think he's referring to the amount of people in
London.
In London.
Yeah, I haven't got a right line here today, have we? 4 more besides what's on the list on the right side. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm just going to say I'm surprised we haven't got a jersey, and there you have one. One set left. Yeah, well, been riding on Zwift. I can't remember whether it's 4 or 5 years now. And I remember the days when we were surprised when there was more than 1,000.
Oh, yes. 1,000 was a lot.
Little pauses. I remember the first time that I rode on rollers. It was a friend's set. I went around to his house and I had my phone in my hand. And my phone. Hey Tina, thank you for liking the stream. Tina's watching now, Gerrie.
Yeah, she's watching and riding next to me.
Got to be on your best behaviour now.
I always have to be on my best behavior when she's next to me.
So yeah, I had my phone in my hand and I wanted to put it in my jersey pocket. And it was like, nope. Nope. It took me 4 attempts just to take my hand off the bars and put my phone in my pocket. Well, it lives there now. All right, Iman. Thank you very much. Appreciate you dropping in and chatting with us this morning. Good to have you around. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Revolvery set. One more set of revolvery.
That's always nice.
Yep. Yeah, this workout hasn't been too bad this morning. Certainly helps having people to talk to. Little pause, he says maybe I should wear a helmet while I'm riding on the roll as well. So if you look in our, you're watching on Twitch. So if you look in our videos, go and select the clips, and you'll see a clip. I think it's titled "It Finally Happened" or something like that. It's clipped on Sunday. I came off my rollers for the first time in maybe 18 months on Sunday. So, and Nick, thank you for clipping that. But as I was saying to a little earlier, you know it's going to happen. You know, you've got a few seconds to react, and when you've been riding them for a little while, you know when it's going to be something that you can't recover from. So I had plenty of time to unclip a foot, get a hand down, so I wasn't falling. So it was just a question of getting back on my bike again and carrying on. Kind of helped that I was streaming live, because the only thought that was going through my head at the time was, must keep the stream professional. Must keep the stream professional. I was thinking of maybe wrapping myself in bubble wrap. Then I'll look fat.
Oh, that'll be nice in the summer.
Have to get myself a new set of new jerseys. Right, 50 seconds of rest left and into the final set. 10 more minutes of effort and then we're done.
Oh no, Lewis. We're not on that level.
Hey, thanks for following, little pauses. Thank you for following. Alright, power up this last set. So I have power meter pedals. Measure my power when I ride the rollers. So go on, Gerrie. Want to say something?
Yep. No, I'm just responding to Lewis.
Oh.
Guys, doing the Tour de France is in a complete different league than any Zwifter.
Yeah. I appreciate the positive feedback as well there. We try.
Try and have fun.
We haven't talked about food yet, Gerrie. I guess we have in fueling, but
We've
normally
talking about cycling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Normally we talk about food a lot. And I titled the stream Gerrie and Andy's food channel.
So Lewis, to give you an idea, when I was still racing, when I was younger, our club had a club ride. Basically, ride your wheels off ride. And we were the top guys. And two of the guys came back from Europe after doing their Tour de France training. They were pros, and they were hanging with us on mountain bikes and having a time of their life. That was the difference in strength between amateur races and tour races. We tried to drop them.
Thank you for the big wet sloppy licks, Des. My favourite food, Lewis? Well, that's a good question. I like to make Yorkshire puddings once in a while. I don't know that I have a favourite. Certainly like to try and experiment, like last weekend. Pan seared a steak, and then I put it in the oven for a little bit, wrapped in foil, and poured some cooking wine in there. Let it cook in that for a half hour. I really enjoyed that, and it made some really nice gravy.
That sounds good, Lois. Yep.
Yeah.
My go-to is something salty, not
So,
sweet.
I like to make a turkey mince chili. I haven't made that in a while. I've got a ghost pepper plant upstairs. You only need to put one of those in. I used to cook with habaneros, and I put 2 of those in. A ghost pepper is 5 times spicier than a habanero.
Yep. You should add both to get a nice spice profile.
But it's a heat that hits you gently. You know, you put the first mouthful in, and there's plenty of flavour to this. And as that's starting to build up, you put your second mouthful in, and you're thinking, yeah, a bit of heat here as well.
Yeah. So yes, TeamODZ has a real life team as well, but they are in, where are they? Spokane, Washington.
Yeah.
So I'm on the East Coast, not close to them. Actually, as far as you can get from them.
Yeah, and I'm somewhere in the middle. About 180 miles north of Chicago. We talk funny here in Wisconsin. Last set coming up. Last block even, I should say. Last hard effort. Then I can cool down and
wear my proper ODZ kit.
yeah, I saved mine for tomorrow. The race. Although
This is
it will be getting washed straight after the race tomorrow, so that I can wear it. Hopefully I'll get the opportunity to ride with Bike Shop tomorrow, Bike Shop Route Ride, and that'll be the first time that I've worn it outdoors. I really want to see just how many people recognise it.
Oh yes, I'll do that on Sunday. So this is just a ODZ t-shirt with a dry wick type material.
Need to get one of those ordered.
They're nice. They're nice and cheap, so I can stream with them.
Ooh, I choked on your confetti then, Gerrie. You okay?
I was spinning in the grey Top Gear front, big, small at the back.
Yeah, and you just finished your workout.
On the climb, and I suddenly braked. So I had to quickly adjust gears.
Yeah, I'll pull us up here. There, it's my arch in the mini map. It signals the end of the last hard effort. Just around the corner. The little pauses. I'll be leading the Adivas ride in about 20 minutes time. An ODZ group ride. Should be a fun ride.
There we go, all done, Andy.
Yep. Thoughts in the right gear. The Adivas ride. And then ready.
Yep, one day I'll go to team camp and meet all the guys that I ride with.
Yeah. Then
Thanks for liking this stream, Lewis.
yes, thanks, Lewis. Let's see a ride on from Roger Giles. Thanks, Roger.
Now, Lewis, now you want me to go and make some lasagna.
Is it Richard? I got his name wrong. Recovery set coming up.
I think Andy is always on his rollers. I haven't seen him on anything else.
Oh, it's been a long, long time since I've ridden anything else.
Hey, look at that, Katie. Good morning.
Morning, Katie. Oh, I only have rollers in the house now. No pauses. I have in the past ridden on various different things, and if we do anything indoors at my local bike shop, then I might ride on something else. Nope. Normally, rollers is it. I do have a classic trainer sat on the floor over there. The most it's been used for in the last 3 years is as a stand for my fan. It's not had a bike on it in such a long time.
You're doing well, thanks, Katie.
Yep.
I see you've been outside a bit. Saw some Strava rides there. Nice.
4 minutes to go now. He'll stream as soon as we're done on the workout here. Appreciate you staying with me, Gerrie, because I know you finished your workout now.
Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, we'll finish the stream as soon as the workout's done. I can get ready for the TeamODZ ride.
Just enjoying spinning out the legs here.
Yeah. We're riding the Beach Island loop on the TeamODZ ride.
Oh, nice.
Watopia for that. Little pause. It's kind of like driving a car. You know, you've got to think about everything, shifting gear, and what have you, in a manual transmission, being in the right gear for the right situation. But after a while, it all becomes second nature, and you don't have to think about things. And it's the same thing on riding on rollers. You know, it all becomes natural, and you know what you need to do in certain situations. So the main thing is to not panic. If you do go and find that clip of me riding off them on Sunday, take a look at my face. I'm not. It's not. I'm coming off. It's oh, I just came off.
Oh my goodness, Nick. Get a second opinion.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
No, that's not good.
Just rested.
Yeah. Get that sorted sooner so you can get out.
Oh no. Let's hope the rest would fix it.
Yep. Plenty of revolvery.
Yes.
That's not fair. Gerrie's got a jersey and I haven't.
What climb was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was from the... That's this one. Interesting. Yep, it doesn't look too scary.
Oh. Yep.
I can...
Yeah. Like I said, you know it's coming. You know, you've got plenty of time to react, providing you know you need to react. It's when you first start riding them and you don't recognize the signs or know that it's impending, it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's where I was on Sunday. So it was all reacting off instinct, I should say. And yeah, self-preservation is strong in this one. All right, there we go, Gerrie. Let's
Yep.
quickly finish this mile out, and then call that it.
Might be worth seeing a sports doctor. They usually have really good exercises you can do to improve your recovery time.
decided we were going to finish this mile up on the hill. 6 miles an hour. Miles an hour. 10 minutes. It's going to take 2 minutes at this pace to there's 0.2 of a mile in. There's the end of the meetup.
No, Nick.
Well, the alcohol might dull the pain a bit.
Yep.
But then when it comes back, or when the alcohol wears off, you've got a hangover to deal with and a leg pain. So, speak to Jason, see what he's got to say. But we'll always be here.
Oh, yes.
But I'm not doing your workouts
Just
for you.
easy.
There we go. There's the top of the mile. All right, I am done. Nice jersey, Gerrie.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, and we've just reached 100 messages in the stream chat. Well done. Thank you.
Oh, good job there.
Let's high five, Gerrie. End the stream like we should.
There we go.
There we go. Nice one. Awesome, right, guys. Gerrie, thank you. Everyone on the stream, thank you very much for dropping in. I do appreciate it. Bill Pause, good to see you. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'll be back in another 6 or 7 minutes with the Odivas ride. I'll be leading that. So if you've still at a loose end, come back and join us then. But
Oh, yes.
we will be back very, very shortly. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.
Right on.